You already
Do not.
realize.
Mike's up. Love music and love life. You are welcome to the show for the incredible women right here on Smooth 98.1. This is Soul Sisters, and this is the first edition in the Women's Month. March is dedicated to women, and you know how much we love it. Every Wednesday, we have these conversations empowering, enlightening, and sometimes soul stirring. Other times, it can be sobering, but every time it's about the woman. And you're welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Oluwaseun Olusegun. I just entered with Incredible Woman by Rika Sani, and I dare say that we do have an incredible woman in the studio with us. If you're following us across all socials, you will have seen the fly ahead of time. Because it is International Women's Month, and in 4 days, we're going to be celebrating International Women's Day. So it's only right that we have this conversation to discuss the theme of this year and also examine a woman I believe embodies the very theme that we have this year. She is indeed giving to gain because that is the theme of this year's International Women's Day. And this is not her first time on the show, so I'm excited to have her back. The first time we had her on the show, we talked about the psychology of beauty and we examined makeup artistry and how she does what she does. And back in the studio with me is the founder and lead makeup artist at Darabeauties. And that's a beauty brand that is dedicated to enhancing confidence through flawless professional makeup artistry. In other words, they're not just giving you the makeover, or they are not giving you the makeover, they are enhancing what is already there and also helping you to regain your confidence. Now, beyond her work as an artist, she goes ahead to empower people and people being those who are interested in the beauty industry. So she has the signature Dara Beauty's free makeup training where she provides aspiring makeup artists with education skills and also free makeup products. We're going to talk about that later in the conversation. So please welcome with me the one, the only Iwalogboneda Omotayo. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me. Good morning.
It's a pleasure to have you back here. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm very fine.
Since the last time I had you here, what have you been up to? I mean, other than giving people some perfect face beats, I remember the birthday party of, I don't remember her name now, but I think she's a popular socialite. And well, I think she was turning 70.
Yes.
What's her name again?
Um,
Wow,
I,
you've had
I,
so many
I
clients that
can't. I know who you're talking about, but the thing is, I can't remember her
I'm going to
name.
go to your page to go look for her. And that makeup was awesome. It
Thank
was so
you.
natural and that was beautiful. So, how have you been? What have you been up to since the last time you were in the studio?
I've been working. I've been working as a makeup artist. I've been doing mother's duty and
Oh,
wife duty, and then taking care of myself.
wow. Okay. And how beautiful has that been? How rewarding, how draining
It
has
has
that been?
been it has been draining, it has been rewarding, it has been refreshing, it has been sweet, and it has been fantastic. It's something I love doing. So the draining part would would chest it and move on.
And how has it been running a business in Nigeria as a female?
Running a business as a female in Nigeria is a lot. I mean, a whole lot because as um as an intentional woman or woman that we are supposed to be, we have to be intentional with everything. We have to carry everything along in the sense that your business, yourself, your family, everybody have to be catered for.
Mm.
And that is really, really draining. But if it is something that you are built for, I mean, you should be able to put everything into session. Like
Yeah.
have a segment where you have to be okay this week or these days for my business. This is what and what I want to do. It can be very draining, like I said, but we just have to keep moving.
You're wading through the waters. I finally found her. So she is former Senator Fatima
Yeah.
Olufunke Raji Rasaki
Yes.
for her 70th. And
Yes.
that
Yes.
woman does not look 70 at all.
At all.
Okay, so this year, International Women's Day, let's even talk about the month. And some have said, why do we have an entire month dedicated to women? Why do we have one day dedicated to women? Every day should be dedicated to women. And other people say, no, it's too much. What's your take on the entire celebration and the lineup of activities?
Ah, I mean, they should celebrate us every day because we bring so much joy, so much what do I call it? So much happiness, so
Mm,
much order into the world, into the family, and into whatever we are doing.
mm.
I mean, without women, the world is empty.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, in his song, what's his name again? Brown said it's a man's world, but it would be nothing without a woman at all. So yes,
Honestly.
we agree.
Mhm.
Now let's talk about what you do. I know you do have a free makeup training coming up, and this is your third edition.
Yeah, this is my third edition.
I'm curious, walk me through the first time you decided to start this, because I'm certain it would have just started as, let me just help some people learn the basic of professional makeup training, because I know the last time you were on the show you did talk about the need for professional training,
Mm-hmm.
skin tone, face shape.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hygiene and all of that.
yeah, so how did you start this thing, and now it's in the third year and it's bigger?
Yeah, it's bigger. So the thing is, aside my paid classes and me doing the professional work that I do in terms of taking bookings and all of that, my free training started way back, like way back, way
Mm,
back. And it started from a point when people come to me and they tell you, I want to train, I want to this, I want to that. And by the time you tell them, okay, this is the fee for a certain period, you will hear things like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, I cannot afford you. I wish I can, but I cannot. In fact, I've had students that they'll pay 50% until today.
wow.
They didn't balance up and they did not complete their training. They had to stop because of financial problem. And another thing in our industry is beyond training, product is very, very important.
Mm,
And between me and you can take, okay, let me put 1 million naira together to get a professional training. Believe me, you will need like 4 to 5 million to buy products.
oh, I'm sorry, say that again.
Yes, you will need 4 to 5 million to buy products. And I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything here. You will need like 4 to 5 million to buy products as a startup makeup artist, professional makeup artist. Now we are not talking about your space. We're not talking about you putting structure in place. So it is very heavy. So out of that, I had to start doing, you know what, I start training people for free. I started with my by myself. I train individual, like one at a time. I'll train you for free. If I have anything I can give you at that particular time, I will. If I don't have, I'll tell you, okay, this is what I can do, but right now, and that will be the end. But gradually, I just had to take a bold step because I mean, to the glory of God, my brand is getting bigger, and I have, you know, some loose cash. I won't call it loose because I'm working for them, so I should spend them on myself. But I have to keep up with what I'm doing. I don't want it to die, and I don't want financial to be like a barrier for people that truly wants to learn. So I had to start doing that. I did the first edition. I had like 50 people. I walked up to brands that, okay, this is what I'm doing. Can you please support me? So to the glory of God, I was able to get brands that supported me in terms of products. I did that. Then the second edition was last year, was massive. I did the same thing, and this time around is way bigger. There are
mhm.
days that I'll be in my bedroom and I'll just cry because I'm tired,
Wow.
because it's draining financially a lot. Like it's really draining. But you know, I just have to do it. I just have to keep pushing people. People need help. People need hope. People need that reassurance of, don't worry, I'm with you. You have me here. You can run to me.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm doing all of that.
Wow. I have a lot to unpack from this. And I think the first thing is going back to what you said about a person getting trained
Hmm.
and then needing about 4 to 5 million naira to set up.
Yes.
So, my question is, how does it become profitable? At what point does a newbie in the makeup industry who just got trained and needs 4 to 5 million naira to set up, not even with a studio,
Hmm.
but at least to buy the standard makeup product?
Yeah.
How do they recoup their money? How does it get profitable? How much do they need to charge?
So that is where pricing comes in. For somebody like me, I started makeup in the days where you just want to work. I tell people that there is difference between making sales and making profit.
Indeed.
So now what I do to my student is I teach them and I train them on how to make sales and make profit. I tell them that you are not a charity organization. You are running a business to make profits. And that is where you that is what you depend on. So in terms of pricing, you need to understand one, your standard.
Mm,
And what will determine your standard is the value that you can deliver. I tell people that there are makeup artists and there are makeup artists. We have makeup artists, we have painters, and you need to be able to understand where you belong. That would determine how you would charge. It might be tough, right?
yeah.
But if you can stay true, you would make your money, because by the time you think of, okay, I have to buy a set of products that are worth like 300K, and you have a client that is telling you the highest I can offer is 50,000 naira. That's where the pricing comes in. You have to break it down. Okay, my products, because there are a lot of product that goes into achieving one phase.
Yeah.
So you need to break it down. If I have a bottle of foundation, how many people can this serve? That will determine how much you would charge.
Mm,
Do you understand me?
mm-hmm.
So once you understand the value of the contents that you have, then you can place pricing on it.
Mm.
Don't say, I just want to make money. You are running at loss. You are not making money. It means that you are just doing charity. So you need to understand. You need to really understand, study, break down your expenses, your transportation, and everything that will guide you on how to charge and to make your money.
That's very insightful. But I want to assume that initially they might not be able to quickly measure up. At least there will be the time, that initial period where they've transitioned from being trained into getting the experience and maybe the visibility
Mhm.
that gets them out and make people see their work and what it is that they're able to deliver. So I want to assume that just like every other profession, they're going to have the maybe a hustle phase. Or
Yes, there is a hustle phase, but that is where training, professional training, is very important.
okay.
What I do, aside training my students on how to paint or to make the face up, I would train you on how you should charge. Some makeup artists don't do that, but me, I had to take it upon myself. Like I had to take you the process of knowing the worth of the product that you're using, then how to charge.
Okay, so I mean, I'm so sorry. I'm just really curious about this because this is a revelation to me. Now, ordinarily, we would say 4 to 5 million naira is not that much, but for someone who's just coming into the business, especially maybe a student or someone who's trying to have a side income or hustle, it can be a lot. So, on the average, how profitable is makeup artistry in Nigeria?
On the average, makeup artistry is profitable depending on where, the class that you belong, and
Okay,
how you see yourself.
okay.
So it's profitable, very profitable.
So if I had a client paying me, now this might be very difficult to also ask because I wanted to give a number. Maybe if I had a client paying me 150,000 for just one job, how much can I realize from that after I remove all the cost?
So if let's say for that is it depends. If you have a client that is paying you 150,000 as a party guest. The work that you put into making a party guest hub, the work, the time
Mhm.
is not as much as working on a bride.
Oh yeah.
Do you understand? So that's why you see people, like especially brides, they tell you, why is bridal makeup this expensive? There is a lot that goes into that. I'll drop that for now. But for a client, I would measure in terms of my time,
Mm.
my transportation. For somebody like me, I have policy. If I'm doing like home service, my home service with a client is like an hour. After that 1 hour, I'm charging you for extra hour.
Mm.
So me, somehow, somewhere in my head, I pray for people to waste my time. Honestly,
And I'm guessing they do,
they
especially
do.
women.
Yeah.
Women
So
sometimes.
it's a plus on my side for me. So by the time I calculate my transportation, because you have to charge based on the location that you're going to,
Mm.
you have to infuse your transportation into the your charges. Then you have to look at it from the angle of, okay, is today a busy day?
Mm.
Am I going to get more bookings, more jobs if I stay back in the studio,
Mm.
or if I'm on the field?
Mm.
You need to really understand. You need to really be calculative
Mm.
before picking up a job, especially when it comes to outdoor jobs.
Thank you. I mean, we are talking about makeup artistry. It's Soul Sisters against the backdrop of International Women's Day. But I dare say that this is a business class. And I'm not kidding at all. Because pricing is what a lot of people do not understand. And it's a big deal if you have a business, even if it's a service based. I think those who are doing service based business fall more into this trap. And the
Mm-hmm.
reason is because they feel I'm not selling product. It's easy to
Yeah.
arrive at the cost of a product. Okay, this was how much I bought it. This is how much I. But then service-based business, your time is
Yes,
part of what
it's
you're
part of it.
selling, and people often forget that your experience,
Mm-hmm.
that which you've gathered over the years, and so it can be a pitfall for those who are selling service-based business. And thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, if you're joining us for the first time, this is Soul Sisters on Smooth 98.1. And we have in the house the founder of Darabeauties World. Her name is Iwalogboneda Omotayo. You can join us on WhatsApp, and that will be 0911 999 0981. Again, 0911 999 0981. We're currently live on YouTube, and that will be at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. At Smooth 981 FM Lagos. Just stay with us because we'll be right back.
Everyone, don't even think about turning that
Did I put you on the spot? I didn't.
Please.
I mean, there's nothing I ask you that is not outside of what you already know. And look at how you took us to business school. But that is so mind blowing, really. It is. I didn't know that that amount goes into it. Okay, well, that.
Hi, this is Michelle Debe. Keep listening to Smooth 98.1.
Thank you for listening. This is Soul Sisters. My name is Oluwaseun Olusegun, and you're welcome. It's now 21 minutes past 11 o'clock, 4th of March 2026. And if you're not living under a rock, you know that 8th of March every year is dedicated to the women. So this is our International Women's Day conversation on Soul Sisters. Typically, 11 till 11:50 every Wednesday, we'll talk about everything that concerns the woman. In the studio with me is the founder of Darabeauties, Iwalogboneda Omotayo. And this year, the theme is Give to Gain. I did say it earlier that I think you embody the theme, and that's part of the reason why we're talking about this, considering that you do the free makeup training. So my question is, you're giving.
Yeah.
What are you gaining?
Am I gaining?
Then why are you doing what you're doing?
Well, okay. What I'm doing is my gain is just that it gives me some sort of fulfillment.
Mm,
The smile, the confidence, and the determination to keep pushing and keep building. That's that's my gain actually.
mm,
Because over the years, I've had people that comes to me and tell me, "Ma, I'm still in the industry because of what you said during your class.
mm,
I'm still in the industry because of the advice you gave me the day I met you."
Mm.
because building is not easy anywhere. So that's my game, actually.
Let me examine the flip side of this conversation. I don't know if you would have thought about it before, but have you ever imagined that you are empowering people, in quotes, who might likely be your competitors?
Well, it's possible, but the fact remains that it all depends on me. How do I see myself? Where am I heading to? What picture do I have in mind? Am I also seeing myself as a competition to the other person or as a colleague?
Mm,
I tell people that the world is dark enough. We shouldn't start building more worlds.
mm.
So I don't see people as my competition. A lot of people tell me it's not healthy, you're not being realistic, and da da da. Da. I tell them that that's what I want to see for myself sake. I mean, the greatest joy for me is to see you fly, even after my class. And I've had people like that in the industry. I remember there was a time I was very down, like I was very down. Then that day, my phone beeped, and I saw a video from somebody that has benefited from diabetes free makeup training. And she made a video talking about how what I I'm doing, I've impacted her life, and how she had to build a career. And she's doing so well. At that moment, I jumped out of that mood and I was happy. In
Oh,
fact, I cried that day.
oh.
Like I cried, I'm like, oh my God. This lady didn't even she didn't know what I was going through. She didn't know that at that particular time I was down myself. But that video just popped up and it actually helped me.
Mm.
I don't mind. My signature is my signature. You can't take what belongs to me. My clients are coming to me because they've seen what they want in my brand. There are some jobs that I don't take, I turn down because what you are demanding from me, I can't deliver it.
Mm.
So I don't see anybody as my competition, as a competitor at all.
That's such a beautiful mindset to have. Which will lead me to the next part. They've often said women supporting women. It's not true and it's true. Now, in your case, it's definitely true that
Mhm.
you are supporting other women. But I want to link you back to what you said. Did you receive this amount of support when you settled out what you're giving to others now?
That's a very good question. I did not. I am giving out what I did not have.
Wow.
Yes. In fact, my journey into the makeup industry was very rough. Very. I started makeup during the days when social media was not out there. You can, Mr. Hay can pick up Mr. B's job and post it as his or her job. And that's what you will be running with as the audience. That happens to me. So it happens that this particular brand I've been stocking has been posting somebody else's job.
Wow.
So I paid for a training. I got there my first day. I was like, maybe she's having a rough day. That is why I am not getting value for what I paid for. Did you get?
I do.
So the second class, same thing happened. I'm like, what's going on here? The third class, I made up my mind I was not going again, and I've paid because for a training you have to pay in full. So and I've paid. You know, I was pained. I was disappointed, and I almost gave up. But at some point, I do hear this a lot that what you are called for keep calling you.
Mm.
I found myself going back and I just have to do okay. And after then, I heard somebody saying that whatever you do without an instruction is what is your passion and is what you should be doing. At that point, I'm like, I don't need any other thing. I just have to go and look for money, pay for another training, and keep going.
Mm.
And that is it.
That is mind blowing because it's bad enough that someone is stealing another person's work and posting it as theirs, but having the audacity to organize a
Mhm.
training
somebody has done that to me.
Whoa.
Somebody organized a conference. Yes, using my job. My
What?
friend, my friend saw it, and she made a video and sent to me. She said, "Babe, I'm seeing your job on a banner here. Are you here?" I said, "No, where?" She mentioned, I'm not. I'm not even close to that place. You know, she
What?
walked. She had to walk up to the organizers of the conference, and she was like, "This job belongs to my friend. You have to take it down." And the lady had to tell my friend that you should tell your friend that she should be happy that somebody is using her job.
Shoot
It means
me.
that she's doing something right.
What?
Yeah, I can never forget.
Nah, Nigerians are bold people. Oh, dang. The effrontery.
Mhm. The audacity. We make a joke out of it, and that was it.
This
And it
is,
still happens.
you know what? I'm just going to. That I cannot wrap my head around, but that is insane.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
So you're just going to, I mean, there is a possibility that that will keep happening. And I think I noticed that you don't watermark your videos.
Because even if you do, they'll still lift it.
People are, they're brazen, man. They are brazen. But let's go back to that women supporting women. And again, thank you for deciding to be this person and
Thank you.
giving what you didn't exactly get. But if you were to go in with that mantra in order for us to have maybe more success, what are the what would you say to women, maybe the ones who have never really thought about the need to support other women or other people generally? And your mindset is certainly rare. It's not every day you get people who's empowering other people who could be their potential competitors and they feel they are comfortable in who they are and their work. So what would you say to help some people see another aspect or shift them towards supporting other people generally?
What I would say is very simple, and it is everybody, all of us, we have our baggages. We have one
Hmm.
thing or the other that we are dealing with, and the best way to lighten the next person's burden is to be kind
Hmm.
to them.
Hmm.
No matter what, no matter who you are, no matter your position, no matter how small or little, even if it goes by you telling the next person that, oh, you're beautiful, please do that.
Hmm.
It won't take anything from you. It would make you feel good.
Hmm.
Being good, being kind, and showing love is easier and is more profitable than being a bitter person. Being a bitter person is too expensive. And I
Hmm.
mean, you don't want to find yourself doing that. So the
Hmm.
best thing is just be kind.
Indeed, it's less expensive. WhatsApp line is 0911 999 0981. Again, 0911 999 0981. Just to be sure, this is not only for females, right? It's
No, no,
only
no, no, no.
okay. And some have said some funny things about men being in the makeup industry. What's your take on it?
I mean, it's what they want to do. And the funny part is that makeup industry, we might say that it should be for women, but in as much as we have female lawyers,
Mm.
female doctors, so
So you believe no profession is gendered?
it's not gender based. It's not.
Mm.
So far, you know what you're doing. It's not.
Now, in the spirit of giving to gain, what I have asked earlier about what it is that you're gaining, but in terms of the sustainability, what would you call some challenges of organizing and over the yes, I'm putting you on the spot for that because I'm very curious. First year, second year, third year, I'm sure you would have had some moments of who sent me.
A lot, a lot of
Talk
time.
to me about
My husband
it.
will say, "Do you have to do it, and you have to do it well. You said you want to do it, and you have to do it." So the major challenge is finance actually,
Mm,
because it is self fund. Getting a space, doing that is a lot on me,
mm,
and you know it's just as if you are making your money to finance other people
yeah.
instead of spending on yourself or your kids or your husband, your family. So the major challenge is finance.
Mm. And so, if you had the ears of possible sponsors, well, when I say sponsors, not just for your event, but generally, at least you have experience in putting together an event now. What would you call some of the, other than finance, certainly? And the reason why I'm going into this is because I know there's a possibility that you have vendors, people change,
Yeah.
people do not show up.
Yeah.
Generally, what are the challenges of putting together an event in Nigeria?
So putting together event in general is in terms of vendors and venue,
Mm,
space to use, the vendors to come and work with you because everybody wants to make money.
yeah,
So they makes you feel like it's your call.
yeah.
So
They didn't tell you to
do you
do it,
get?
not for
So you
profit.
should
Pay
do it.
me.
So that's just it.
Oh, wow. Okay, we'll go on another break, and when we come back, we'll be wrapping this up because I'm curious about the makeup aspect as well. There was one of your interviews that I read, and you said one of the important aspects that makes your work is skin prep,
Yeah.
and I don't know what that is. So you're going to tell me about it.
You do screen prep every day.
This is big English for me, at
It's
least
not.
the terminology. So you're going to tell me about it. You're listening to Soul Sisters on Smooth 98.1.
And music to me is a vehicle by which I communicate my message out to the world. Music is
Don't worry, we're
love,
going to
it's
end it
peace,
soon.
it's joy, it's happiness. It's a mood setter, it's a mood changer. Music is everything, man. I love music. Love music, love life.
Just gonna
Smooth
play
98.1.
music so that you can catch your breath.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you for the break.
I need to take water as well.
Yeah? Am I speaking your mind?
You are doing well now. Most of them are not even there that side. Yeah. I just dey hear you. Yeah, I just dey here. Just dey do your thing.
Mo ti gbówó yẹn, mo ti gbàgbé orúkọ mi. Ní kí ni? Mo fẹ́ kọ́ máa fún mi.
Ìyá ẹ̀ máa ń lísìn, ìyá ẹ̀ máa ń lísìn sí program yàrá ìgbé ọmọdé ọmọ yìí gbé pé lọ́mọ mi. Ọmọ mi dẹ̀ ni o.
That woman likes me. Ẹ gbà mí. We are live. Yes. Sísè ìtàkùn ìdè nǹkan. This is the last interview now. Ẹ má pa mí o.
I have that to do last year. Something like drama. Technically, my book. Yeah, this is my wardrobe.
You can explain that.
That's why I said I'm very perception.
Go like this. So your breath is.
You are done.
No, we're not. We'll come back to wrap up. You were not informed that what?
That it
Yeah.
should be this long.
Oh, really? All right. So okay, let me end it so that we can go on.
No, it's fine.
All right. Intentional. That's one of my favorite songs from Ogecha. She calls it Intentionally Woman. And I think every woman out there should be quite intentional. Intentional about their growth, their development, what it is that they want to see, the life that they want for themselves. Not to be at the mercy of other people, really. Not to be dependent. Now, I'm not saying you should be totally independent or be in isolation, but you understand what I mean. You should not be at the mercy of other people for your finances, for your mental well-being, for your happiness, psychological health. No, please. You are a whole human and you should align that way. Welcome to Soul Sisters on Smooth 98.1. My name is Oluwaseun Olusegun. And we have been talking about giving to gain because my guest has been giving a lot, including her money. Mother Christmas is what I'm going to start calling you because not only do you train, you also give out makeup products for free.
Yes, I do.
That must cost a whole lot of millions. Yes, I'm certain. Oh, I am very certain it does that. And please come and sponsor me. I need sponsoring.
Not my kind of sponsor.
But do you ever get that remark, or maybe from time to time, people see you doing what it is that fulfills you and they feel you must have money for you to be doing this. So we should have a little bit of entitlement to your money as well. Do you get that?
I get that a lot, especially from the participants. I get that a lot.
The people you're trying to empower.
Mhm.
How do you deal with it?
Sometimes I just call them to order and let them know that you are not doing me a favor. I am the one doing you a favor here. So please let your head be straight.
I know how to say that in Yoruba. I'm not going to say it because I can imagine. But that really is terrible. I'm not going to get into entitlement mentality, but let's move on to the art of makeup now. Before the break, I said skin prepping, right? It's an essential part of makeup. What exactly is the role of it? What does it involve? And even someone who's making not necessarily getting a professional makeup done, what should they do in terms of prepping their skin to have a good makeup look?
You want me to tell you the tips
Okay.
over business?
Oh, okay. Maybe not that, but just
So the thing is, skin prep is very important because that's your foundation.
okay.
If your skin prep is wrong, I mean your makeup is going to be wrong.
Mm,
So in terms of skin prep, it means you want to have your skin well moisturized. You want to have your sweat block. You want to have your eye control base. Then before going with all of that, because you would want your skin to be well hydrated
mm,
before wearing makeup. My own kind of makeup is even you having makeup on, I want your skin to breathe.
yeah.
So you have to make sure that you're not blocking your pores. So you need to understand what you should do before putting on makeup.
Mm.
When it comes to applying your foundation and then doing the other basic things. So that's why that is why skin prep is very important.
But I always worry for us. And although it might sound hypocritical because we use antiperspirants, so that means maybe that there isn't much hazard to it in terms of blocking sweat because our face is meant to sweat, right? And then we block it for some hours.
Yes. So I tell people, especially my brides, because they'll be wearing their makeup for a very long time, I tell them that it is okay for you to sweat. I am not a magician and I'm not going to alter your skin. But the best thing I would do is that even if you sweat, your makeup is not going to shift.
Mm,
So that is what I do.
mm,
I would not advise anybody to prevent themselves from sweating because I mean, it's meant to happen. It's natural. All you need to do is just prevent your whole makeup from being ruined. That's all.
mm. Okay. Do you have plans to have your own beauty line?
This question again. It's like the fourth time I'm hearing this week. Yes, I do.
Because it only makes sense that I want to assume that you have good knowledge about what is needed in a makeup product. So,
Yeah. So I do. Watch out for me.
okay. Fingers crossed. Okay, more than fingers crossed. And as we come to the end of today's conversation, in the line of women and giving to gaining and what you do, what would be your final words and recommendation? And for people out there who Maybe they're trying to build something for themselves and it feels like there is no support coming from anywhere.
Never give up. Hold on to the tiniest picture that you can see
Oh,
and be sure that for whatever vision, for whatever thing you're building, you have the capacity to bet it alive. For the fact that you have the vision, you have the capacity to bring it alive.
yeah. I like that part. Hold on to the tiniest picture. So no matter how tiny it is, just hold on to it. Hold on and don't give up. Thank you, Madam Iwalogboneda.
I like the way
And
you call my name.
oh, stop it. I like it. I like compliments. Thank you. And on the 18th, it's going to happen.
Yeah. It's going to happen on the 18th in Lagos.
Yeah, cheers to.
Darabeauties, famous
Should we come and
hotel.
eat jollof rice?
Well, please be my guest.
But truly, just anybody can attend, or is only for those who want to learn how to make up?
Anybody can attend, but you have to register. You
Okay.
can't just come that day because you have the address, the time, and everything and show up. You will be allowed into the hall.
Bouncers?
Yes.
Oops. Okay. All right. Very well noted. What's your social media handle?
My social media handle is Darabeauties underscore world all over social media. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Darabeauties underscore world.
Thank you to more. Cheers to more years and years, strong years of giving, gaining,
Thank you so much.
and money.
Amen.
This man likes money.
I love money.
But that's hard to believe since you're giving out money.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, but we understand. And we've come to the end of Soul Sisters for today. Thank you for being a part of it. We'll continue again next week from 11 till 11:50 on Smooth 98.1. But do join me on the Casbah from 12 p.m. We'll be enjoying smooth music as always for 4 hours. My name is Oluwaseun Olusegun. Here is a special dedication to all the women out there and happy International Women's Day in advance. This is coming from Maya Angelou.
Many people wonder where my
Thank
secret
you.
lies. I'm not.
By the way, I
Or
told
built to
Nika,
suit
I did,
fashion models
Nika,
by.
did you tell
When
her?
I start
Or
to
what?
tell them,
I love the
they
way you
think
speak
I'm
Yoruba.
telling lies. I say it's in the reach
It's
of my
sweet.
palm.
You know, it's sweeter
Palm of
actually.
my hand.
When you
The
speak
time
Yoruba.